Like, how many times have you tried to secretly just be like, oh shit, am I a Jedi yet? No.
Probably once when I was very young.
No, you still do it sometimes.
I don't.
Never?
No, I'll
Never
joke.
just like jokingly just be like, okay, this might be.
I'll do it when if I go to the store, I'll be like, open! And like, with the automatic doors.
No, I know, but
I do
like,
that.
if you're in your chair and you're like looking at the remote and you're like, maybe. And you just like stick your hand out.
Only if I'm trying to like show off for Natalie. Hello and welcome to Turtle Power Pod. My name is Cranny. My name is Cranny.
And my name is Basem.
And today we're watching Season 4, Episode 2.
Turtles of the Jungle.
How did that feel?
Awful.
Did it feel awful?
Yes. I felt confused and alone. I don't like it.
I wanted to take you and the audience on a journey.
And the journey was awful.
Away from the norm. He's all frazzled.
Anyway.
Let's just do the intro over if you really didn't like it.
No, I'm kidding about that part.
Okay.
But,
he's kidding about that part.
Except
sometimes you gotta mix it up a little bit.
It's like the stretch of road before you get to Vegas where it's all desert. And at any moment, you could have a guy with fake police lights pull you over and kidnap you and rape you. Happens all the time.
It happens sometimes.
It happens every once in a while. Pro tip, you are absolutely allowed to keep going at a safe speed while you call 911 to verify that the officer is real.
Yeah, when in doubt, call it out.
Yep. Good one, Cranston.
Thanks!
Just like with, if you're a little constipated but you're not sure, when in doubt, try and squeeze one out.
I feel like you have a lot of emergency poops.
No, it's not emergency poops.
Okay, you have poops
it's last minute poops.
And you do...
I try and maximize my time.
Why don't you just poop when you feel like you have to poop?
Because I don't have to poop yet. There's the key phrase. The key word is have to.
Isn't it more of an emergency when you wait until you have to poop? Wouldn't it be better to poop when you know you have the time to do it?
But I always have the time to do it because no one's going to say, no, don't poop. I'm a grown-ass man.
You sound like church right now. But you always... So that's what I'm saying. Like, you can pick the most convenient time. Like, oh man, I got nothing going on right now and I feel a poop in there. Let's go get it out.
My thought is, if I go sit on the toilet before I have to poop, I'm sitting there for 5 minutes before anything happens. But if I go there when I have to poop, I go, I poop, I wipe, I'm done.
What's with all the screaming?
That's because I have to poop.
I don't feel like you'd scream if it wasn't an emergency.
Actually, that's, interestingly enough, that's not screaming. What that is I have a flap over my anus, and when the air and solids
just perfectly
streak past it, it's like blowing on a grass whistle. It's like that kind of thing.
Here's why you should get that fixed. Because you have screamed wolf so many times. I will not. If you actually scream, I'm not going to kick open the door for you anymore.
Well, good. I don't need you to.
But what if there was a real emergency?
Well, all I'm saying is the repair bill on this door thing is getting a bit spendy.
Yeah, I know that because half the time it's my door.
You don't even knock and ask if I'm okay first. If you just knock like Casey does, I'd be like, no, everything's fine.
Because I feel something is really wrong.
Well,
and I care about you.
You should, when in doubt, call it out.
Hey. Hey!
That was a lesson about...
What are we a podcast about?
We are a podcast that watches every single episode of the 1987 classic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoons and then breaks it down for you after. Today,
we have a prediction.
Turtles of the Jungle.
Strong as he can be. Watch out for that tree.
Anyway.
Watch out for that tree.
What's your thing? Prediction.
Mikey gets a new friend named George.
Great.
Of the jungle.
Oh, that's it?
And this episode has nothing to do with that.
Fantastic.
Thanks. If someone could take every prediction I've done and plot it on how much I give a shit over time, I'd be very curious to see it. I don't know how steadily it would decrease.
I think it's like...
there's a lot of plateaus.
I think there's a plateau, yeah. Now we're on a pretty low plateau. I feel like it's dipped pretty heavily in the past few months.
Oh, it's dipped. Dipped in gold.
My prediction.
Yes.
One of the turtles,
yes.
I'm gonna guess Donatello,
yes,
bumps their head in the jungle and loses their memory.
No.
He gets raised by monkeys. We hear another Tarzan Cowabunga.
Ugh. I don't want that to happen.
Why not?
It's so bad.
Yeah.
Hey, did you see on that TV show when the one guy bumped his head and then forgot his memories? And then at the end of the episode, he got him back?
You mean every show ever?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
He Gilliganned him.
He Gilligan. Is he the first?
I think so. Someone else that's more passionate. I like how... Guys, if you need answers to questions and you don't want to Google it yourself...
Have a podcast.
Step 1. Ask the question.
Step 2.
Actually, make a statement that's really wrong.
Yes.
But you have to do it in kind of like in the way of to answer the question that you have, such as Dante's Peak. And then what you do is you wait about 2 weeks for the episode to come out, and then someone to get on Twitter and correct you
the very next day,
and then have Basem check that Twitter and then
relay the information,
and then tell me, tell you
the answer.
The answer.
It's kind of nice, really.
What could be easier?
Honestly, if we had spent 2 seconds Googling volcanic acid lake movie.
Or if I just said volcano Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah, you never said Pierce Brosnan when we first talked about it, I don't think. You may have. I honestly don't remember.
I thought I did. I thought I specifically mentioned James Bond, but maybe I didn't.
I feel like it's been forever and a day. That's how long we'll stay. Forever and together more. That's from the Pokemon soundtrack.
There's also Together Forever, Never Too
Far?
Lie. How does
Probably.
it go? Forever.
Never Too Far, right?
Be together forever with you.
One of those.
And don't you know I would move heaven and earth? It's by Rick Astley.
Yeah, it is.
I had a keyboard growing up, and you'd press the demo button. And it would play that song.
Really?
But it was all in the instruments
keyboard?
Of the different instruments the keyboard could do is like 144.
Oh, cool.
So it was just a clusterfuck. It'd be like and then it'd be like future laser noises.
Speaking of clusterfuck,
this
podcast, right?
This intro.
Let's take a step back.
We're gonna shut the fuck
take
up.
A deep breath
for one goddamn second.
We're gonna watch the episode. We're gonna come back and see if our predictions were correct.
You know what help you guys shut the fuck up?
What?
Some of that weed.
Hey guys, if you'd like to support us monthly, you can check out our new Patreon page. It's patreon.com/turtlepowerpod.
Let them buy that gravy!
Welcome back, everyone.
And we're back to blast with the crowd!
Wow, what an episode, man.
This one,
talk about a one-trick pony, guys.
Yeah.
This was very...
It wasn't great.
No.
The plot, well, do you want to give him a breakdown?
Okay, let's give him a breakdown.
All right, so give us the break.
Okay.
Give us the turtle breakdown!
All right, so that we open up on the turtles in the sewer lair with what feels like the longest establishing shot in animated history. It literally feels like a quarter of the episode is this establishing shot.
I know we normally don't like to cut in with segues here, but when I was in high school, I was in the play Carousel, and I was the Star Keeper. And they had this really cool idea where like I come out with this tiny carousel, like a music box, and I wind it up to start the show. I set it down and it plays, and then I do this snap. This is where I learned to snap, by the way.
And the light comes on.
And then a light from the back comes on, and it's a silhouette of a carousel.
Ah, okay.
Playing on stage. It looked really good.
Cool.
I never got to experience it like the audience did, but I got to see it. Like I got to see the silhouette.
Sure.
But what they would do is they had the overture play. We had the live orchestra, which was the high school band kids.
Sure.
And then I would be out.
The ones that were a notch cooler than you.
I mean,
we're
I don't want to say that. People thought I was pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean,
Thought I was pretty cool.
Theater is just one notch less cool than band.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
So,
continue.
Anyway, I stand by the main entrance door, basically, and I come in where the audience comes in. And basically, I stand there, I wait for the overture to stop, and then I wait for a spotlight to hit, like, the curtain, and then I walk through.
Sure.
But I was paranoid that I would, like, come through before the spotlight came out, which was stupid, because if the spotlight hit me and I was already there, that would have been probably great. Either way, one time I ended up, I guess, waiting there too long. So the spotlight was on and just nothing happened. Well, I'm sitting there like outside going,
waiting.
Do I fucking go? Should I go?
There's no cue?
No, there's no one to point. There's nothing.
Well, that's their fault.
It's like sometimes I was afraid the spotlight person would be slow. And like one time, oh man. Anyway, I could get into it.
Anyway, let's keep
going.
That's
what this establishing shot is.
Okay.
It's like the animator's like, do I go? Do I now?
Do I start the episode now?
And it's like, yeah, go.
It's that shot where you see the sewer grate, and it's just
the
there.
same shot.
It's crazy long.
And anyway. I digress. I'm sorry. Back to the breakdown.
So I've unpaused it. It feels frozen. The turtles are in their lair, and they're huddled around this table. The table has like cords, and it has a machine on it. It's obviously something that Donatello's whipped up.
Final adjustment. There. It's ready.
Super proud of it.
Yep, and he's got Splinter there with him as well. And he starts talking about fanfare, about this, about whatever he's got under this amazing curtain that he's got.
Yeah.
He whips the curtain open. And
reveals a piece of shit.
The hot dog fixer-upper, a.k.a.
the Sniff and Squirt.
Oh, I do want to point out that Raphael has a great joke.
You've heard of the jet age, the electronic age, and the computer age.
Golden age.
Before he reveals. Yeah.
And then Raphael's like,
make way for the garb age.
Garbage.
The garb age? Yeah.
That's pretty great.
We did chuckle at that. It's probably good to mention real quick.
Yeah. Let's talk about the Squirt and Sniff, because Sniff and Squirt.
We should talk about it a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. What he does is he takes this hot dog, which suddenly they're into hot dogs, I guess, and puts it underneath this robot nostril on the end of the machine. At which point the nose like smells the hot dog, and then this rotating nozzle starts squirting all this crap on it.
So the idea is you put the hot dog under the nose, it smells what's on it, and like what it's supposed to pick like the perfect flavor profile.
I guess.
And it starts squirting a bunch of shit out. It overloads and like squirts too much.
And it explodes.
But what the fuck is he thinking? It's like you could make it about pizzas?
Yeah, I mean, you could just put anything under there, presumably, and it would do that. So I don't know why they picked hot dogs. I don't know why they picked those toppings.
I don't understand. I don't know why they had to put a giant nose on it. I don't know why you had to hype it up by being like, well, you plebeians wouldn't understand, but
a great mind
like Williard W. Williard would get it.
Well, it takes a great scientific mind like Professor Willard W. Willard to fully understand the complexity of it. But, well, I'll give it a shot.
How modest can one get?
That's the professor's name.
It is. Like, I did wonder, like, if the other W meant Williard. So it's like Williard, and then
I think it's
Beetlejuice appears.
It's Willard.
Well, I spelled it Williard.
That's fine.
Because that's probably how you spell it.
However you spell it didn't matter because the real focus of the episode is the sniff and squirt.
The fucking Sniff and Squirt. That's the name
Yeah.
for a kid's show.
Yes. What do you think would happen if you put other things under that?
Yeah, would it just assume like, oh, this hot dog's fucked up? It like just starts squirting a bunch of shit on it. It squirts hot dogs onto it. It's like, this isn't a hot dog. You need hot dog on this shit. And then it smells that and it's
How
like...
is it any better or faster than just squirting your own fucking ketchup on it?
Well, that's the great thing. Hi, my name's Willard W. Willard.
Professor.
Thank you. That's the moniker I prefer to use. Professor Willard. So, this product is not marketed to a fine, intelligent gentleman like yourself. This is for the average bourgeois plebeian that wants to spend the money on a fine hot dog sausage vessel, but isn't skilled or equipped enough to lay the appropriate toppings on it.
Oh, I see.
So what this does is it really takes the guesswork out of it.
Well, that's good. Isn't it awful when you put too much sauerkraut on your hot dog?
Oh, absolutely. Don't even get me started. Professor Willard. But you know that, and I know that.
But the average schmuck.
But the average schmuck, like this, what is that, a cat? Yeah, I'm a cat. This below average cat.
Definitely below average.
Definitely. I'm not below average.
Yes, you is.
Well, at least I know how to use grammar.
I was speaking so that you could understand.
Yeah. Stupid.
You're so dumb you'd probably put gravy on your hot dog.
Hell yeah, I do. Gravy's the best.
Gravy is the best.
And then I don't eat the fucking hot dog.
Oh, see, there's the issue.
That's what I do with my food every morning. Do you know that if you leave a bowl with food in it, but you lick all the gravy off, and you leave it on the floor by the rest of my food bowls, that when you wake up in the morning, there will be fresh gravy on top of it.
Yeah. I do know that.
It's the best!
But people do that for you. Other people.
Yeah, everyone can do it.
No.
Just take a bowl of food.
Yeah.
With some gravy.
Uh-huh.
Then leave it out.
Gravy.
And then when you wake up, there'll be more gravy after you lick all the gravy out.
Church, when do you ever get your own food?
What do you mean? I wake up every morning and get it.
You don't get it.
I get up, I stretch, I put my butthole in Natalie's face, I walk on down the hallway, and then I look at my Christmas. I start licking up all that fine gravy.
Yeah, but Cranston did that.
What do you mean?
Cranston puts the gravy in the bowl so that you can drink it.
Nah, man.
Yeah, it's not you. It's not magic. He gets up out of bed in the morning and takes care of your dumb ass.
No, I'm self-sufficient. I pay the rent.
You don't scoop your own shit.
Yeah,
you don't pour your own gravy.
If you guys poop in a box of cologne-smelling sand and then leave between the next 24 hours, it's gone.
That's Cranston again.
And sometimes when I pee in it, sometimes a little bit of the cologne sand is gone.
Yeah, because your pee is awful. It's toxic.
What do you mean?
It's got ammonia in it. It's a terrible chemical.
Okay.
And that counteracts the delicious cologne scent.
Okay, I don't want to talk about this anymore. Can I tell you something?
What?
I found. Let me pitch it to you this way. You ever get tired of weed?
Sure.
No, of course you don't, you idiot.
Okay.
No one gets tired of weed.
All right.
But what if I told you that for less money, in an easier way, you can get something that looks like weed, smells like weed, tastes like weed, but it's better than weed?
Uh-huh. And what is this terrible concoction you've made?
I found this dank-ass strain over at PetSmart,
Uh-huh.
and it's called catnip.
Catnip.
Catnip. And this shit gets me so high.
Is that an indica or a sativa?
I don't even know. I'm too busy. I like to chew on it. I roll around in it. I get all crazy. I run up and down the hallway. I jump. I show my butthole. Oh, it's so good. And if you thought the gravy tasted good without catnip, oh my God. Gravy is like 7,000 million times better.
Well, then I have great news for you, buddy.
Yeah, tell me.
I think we can kick your weed habit.
No, man. 'Cause sometimes after I do a bunch of that catnip, I gotta mellow out a little bit.
Oh, it's too much?
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's always... Remember, kids, it's always better to double down.
You're gonna just get crossfaded?
What? No. If you do 2 different kinds of drugs, then what happens is the one drug makes the other drug not as effective.
I don't think that's right.
Well, you wouldn't know that because you don't do as many drugs as I do.
I definitely don't do as many drugs
Church,
as you do.
can I have my chair back? No!
Get out, Church, please.
I don't want to.
We're trying to talk about this squirt and sniff.
Ooh, tell me about the squirt.
Get out of here!
Well, that is pretty much the joke I was gonna make, Church. Okay, now he's gone. Great. You know what's upsetting?
What?
He'll talk in front of me. He'll talk in front of you. He'll talk in front of Natalie. As soon as someone else comes over, won't say a fucking word.
He's a dick.
He's rude.
A dick. He's a dick.
Whenever customers, whatever guests come over, I'm always like, and this is church, and he just snubs them, man.
Yeah. He doesn't respect anyone.
He respects himself. He respects me.
He doesn't. He thinks that magic is what gives him gravy.
Are you talking about his bowl?
Yes.
Because that shit is weird. Because I go to bed at night, and I wake up, and Church and Natalie are gone, and so is the gravy that was in his bowl.
'Cause he eats it.
Who does?
Church. Church eats the gravy.
You don't eat gravy. You drink gravy.
Sure.
I don't know, though, man.
What are you talking about? This whole house. Let's get back on topic. Let's finish the episode.
All right, let's get into it.
So the squirt and sniff.
Hey, do you guys want to buy a new invention from Tapnam?
Boy, do I.
Well, come on down and buy a squirt and sniff.
Oh, wow. What's that do?
Well, I don't know. Why don't you tell me what you think a product name like that would do?
I don't know, smells if something is weird and it squirts on me? I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good start. Okay, let me get my pen here.
If I put my wiener under its nose, it then squirts juice on my wiener.
Well, I don't want to cut our market in half by making it only for men.
I was talking about hot dogs.
Hot dogs. And what would it squirt exactly?
I don't know. I was thinking mustard, ketchup, relish, mayonnaise for the weirdos, some sauerkraut or onions, diced onions.
That's great. How much would you pay for that?
I don't know. Probably as much as the condiments would cost separately.
Yeah, but the machine...
Plus like $50.
So we'll say like $3,050.
Whoa. You're going to Costco for those buckets of ketchup then.
Hell yeah.
That was 8 packs.
My sales would slowly turn into church.
Do you know I still have 2 giant-ass jars of mayonnaise? Because we've gone through half of one that we got from Costco.
Why did you buy more than one?
They come in a 3-pack.
Oh, fair enough.
Can't do anything about it.
Is it Hellman's and or Best Foods?
I think it is.
You know the difference?
Nothing?
Yeah, Hellman's is just what they call it, like, from certain states over.
Oh, interesting.
I wonder if there's a state where you can get...
Both?
Yeah, it's like Best Foods and Hellman's are right next to each other. And I want some old guy to be like, I don't buy the Hellman's shit, I only eat the Best Foods. Hellman's tastes like shit!
Sir, I think that's strictly psychosomatic because they are exactly the same product.
What?
Yeah, that's right.
Next, you're going to tell me that these two products that are also similar
Yeah, you couldn't think of one?
are the same thing.
Next, you're going to tell me that Carl's Jr. and Hardee's are the same.
They are.
What?
I mean, are you asking a question? Because that's the answer.
No, I can't hear you. What?
They're the same thing.
What?
Carl's Jr. and Hardee's.
That time I was legitimately surprised.
Okay, do you have a question about it?
No.
Can we get on with the turtle show?
Sure.
Great.
They're around the squirt and sniff, and it starts going haywire. It's putting way too much of everything on it.
Everything.
And Donatello's got this smug-ass look on his
Like
face.
it's going to be perfect. Like he wouldn't test it before he had the turtles come over.
I know. Who doesn't do a trial run on this shit?
Hey, Basem, let me show you this thing I made. Hang on, I haven't tried it yet.
Then how do you know if it works?
Oh, I don't, but I'm just going to assume it's amazing because I have a big ego.
Fair enough.
Then he gets laughed at.
Which is fair.
Which is fair.
Because it like blows. It blows like.
It blows squirt.
It squirts all over him.
It squirts all over him.
It's squirting on his face, on his chest, on his forearms. Squirting. Super squirt.
I do like that Splinter
comes in kind of at the end there.
Yeah, what does he say? Go and put that in.
Do not be discouraged, my student. We must fall many times before we learn to stand.
So at least there's a moral
Yeah, exactly.
to it.
Yeah.
So I guess it's not that bad.
I guess,
Pizza power!
Pizza power! With chameleons, lizards, and tadpoles, it hardly enters your mind that there's something better than this. A better sweet, better carrot, maybe a seed from the parrot. Believe me when I tell you the word gourmet don't exist. But pizza power, applying sauce and food delight. Pizza power, oh, that's what makes us feel alright.
wow.
There's not a lot.
Not a ton.
There's really nothing to go on. But
Cranston,
yeah.
do you think this was a good episode or a bad episode?
There were parts that I liked, but generally speaking, it's a bad episode.
Oh, hell shot.
Well, okay. What part did you like?
I liked Garb Age.
Yes.
I liked that the machine had squirt in it.
Yes.
And I do like, because Splinter's always giving like these little moral quotes like, do this with your life.
Yes.
But not, I'm actually not saying it. It's more like a metaphor. But then like they never touch on it. I like that this one actually ended
Ends with a
metaphor.
moral. Yeah.
Other than that, it's just same complaints I always have. It's like they start off like with all this potential and they just don't do anything with it.
Yeah, they talk about the squirt and sniff for the whole episode.
And then it's just fucking over.
But it was okay, anyway.
It did have a solid beginning, middle, end.
Yeah.
But there was, even though it had a moral, it really wasn't a lesson.
Yeah.
But yeah, what did you think?
I thought it was a good episode.
Cowabunga!
Really?
Here's the thing. The lead-in, the establishing shot was too much. Right?
Oh, absolutely.
It was like most of the episode.
Just like the amount of
like...
toppings on the hot dog.
Exactly. But after that, we kind of got right into it. Donatello kind of had his little bit, and
we knew he was having an ego thing right away.
Yeah, and we got to see kind of what all the other turtles were about. Michelangelo had the quick save with pulling the plug. We got to learn about Professor WWW. Hopefully he comes in again.
www.professorwww.com. .com.
And a solid, not a bunch of rigmarole. It got one story in there. So I like it.
Yeah. Overall, yeah, it could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
I still say it's bad.
No cowabungas, no pizzas, no fourth wall breaks.
Yeah, that doesn't help either.
Nah.
So, series-wide, we've had 5 Mondo Fabuloso episodes.
Yeah, 68 cowabungas.
116 fourth wall breaks.
Yeah, definitely cool. Cool.
Pizzas, we haven't been talking about because we have something special for that lined up.
Yep.
So one day we'll get into that. Is there any correspondence?
Well, I got some jokes.
Come on down to the correspondence corner. Yeehaw.
All right, so first off, I got a bunch of jokes that I've been asked to tell from our friend Michael over at It's a Duck Blur.
From It's a Duck Blur.
So let's just plow right through them.
You want to trade off, or are you gonna do them all?
I'm gonna do them all because I'd like to see how close I get to how close he talks.
I want to see how close I can get.
Knock knock.
Gross. Who's there?
Sorry, that was my
Do it
Australian
in your
accent.
own accent.
Knock
please.
knock.
Who's there?
Krang.
Krang who?
How many other people do you know called Krang, motherfucker?
None.
Okay.
Did I ruin that joke?
No,
by
that was the
putting
joke.
That last part?
That was the joke. What's the difference between the Turtles' hideout and Little Caesars?
I don't know, Michael or Basem. Please tell me.
The rats are bigger at Little Caesars. Boom. I'm reading them how he says it.
Did he actually say boom?
Yeah. Boom, exclamation point. Who's Leatherhead's favorite actor?
Who?
Nicolas Cajun.
Because he talks with a Cajun accent.
Yeah.
Not Nicolas Cage, but
yeah.
the other, yeah.
Why does everyone think Raph is not well endowed?
I don't know.
Because he's always talking about his size.
He also has those sounding size. I feel like if you were too big, like sounding would be scarier.
Size.
No, I get it. I'm just saying. We talked about sounding size before.
Yes, we have.
So I'm just saying, like, would you say that, like, if you had a short urethra, that means the tool that you're putting inside yourself is shorter. So I feel like it's a lot less intimidating. So I feel like
Sure.
if I was smaller, I'd be more likely to sound. If I had an average or large size penis, which I do.
Duh.
Duh! Why would you even think anything else?
I think if you had a smaller size penis, you'd be more likely to sound because you're a cuck. Let's go on.
But no, I'm just thinking about it. It's like,
Yeah,
if you have a big and you have
less
this
stuff
long,
you have to do.
Yeah.
Just like
less stuff to stuff.
Just like if you don't have a gaping vagina, you don't need a fist-sized dildo.
Yeah, and if I was dildo shopping, I'd want to get a small petite dildo. I wouldn't want my startup dildo to be like this giant Pepsi can.
Exactly.
Starter dildo.
Yeah. Your training dildo. What's the difference between a crying lumberjack and Leonardo molesting his master?
Oh God, what?
The lumberjack has a splinter in his finger, and the other has his finger in Splinter.
Oh, I like it.
A
A little on the nose, but I liked it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is Donatello not allowed in Best Buys?
Why?
Because he does machines.
Okay.
That one's a pretty
He's
easy
going
one.
to have sex with them.
What sort of parties do Michelangelo and former Italian Prime Minister Silvio Berlusconi throw?
I don't know what the fuck is happening right now.
Cowabunga bunga parties.
Great. If you found that joke was funny, if you could please tweet why it's funny to Basem or to Turtle Power Pod.
And if you
Basem
didn't,
in 2 weeks will tell me.
and if you didn't think it was funny, go ahead and tweet at It's a Duck Blur.
Yeah, tweet. It's a duck blur.
I think it's
and
funny.
explain to them why it wasn't funny.
Okay, what chores do Ninja Turtles villains do during the fall season?
I don't know.
Rat King up the leaves. These are not mine. These are Michael's.
Go on.
Why did Shredder lose his voice on New Year's Eve?
I don't know.
because his voice actor, James Avery, died on December 31st
No!
following complications after open heart surgery.
Oh, I remember that. I was just reading about that too.
Michael, you're a dick.
Oh, it hurts. He was so good in so many things.
I know.
Man.
What is the Turtles' favorite song?
Their theme song,
Shell Be Coming Around the Mountain.
When Shell Comes.
Why is Cranston's cat named Church?
Because he needs to go to one.
Because he enters it every Sunday. That's about...
Oh, he's implying I'm
bestiality.
fucking my cat.
And then I said...
Wait.
Once again, Michael specified that I have to read all of these.
Well, I need to get this out first.
Okay.
I have never had sexual relations with another man.
Sure. Knock, knock.
No, you ain't getting this mic back until you confirm.
Church.
Yeah,
It's all right.
I
It's
know it's
okay.
all right because it didn't happen.
It's okay. Fine. Whatever. When you're ready, you're ready.
Now, Church, show him the doll where Cranston enters you every Sunday. It's right here! It's right here on the butthole! I'm ashamed. I'm not a man cat anymore. I went to the store, they're all out of gravy. I don't know what to do.
Poor cat.
I know. Just tell me it's gonna be alright.
That's how you pay the rent.
What do you mean?
I mean, you don't pay rent with money.
What are you trying to say?
You pay it with your butthole.
But he rapes me.
It's either that or live on the street.
Live on the street, die by the street. That's what I say.
Okay.
I don't want to. Can we pretend that joke never happened?
Sure. Do you want me to just cut out that joke?
Let's do it again. If it's funny, leave it in. If it's
You want me to say it again?
no,
Okay.
I don't like it. I don't like that I'm
I'll
raping.
cut out a good part.
I don't like rape anything.
Sure.
Don't
It's
rape.
whatever.
Don't rape animals.
Doesn't matter.
Don't
It's
rape.
all a joke. Cranston.
Yeah.
Knock, knock.
I just want to reiterate: don't rape anyone, anything. Who's there?
Discussions about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Discussions about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Who?
Go away. Scram. This is Turtle Power Pod. You're not wanted here.
Oh,
Yeah.
See, our podcast is actually funny.
What? Why were the Turtles kicked out of their rental property?
Why?
They kept breaking the fourth wall.
Hey,
That's a good one. Here's my favorite.
Is this the one that you said was mean?
Yes.
Because I interpreted the last one as a little mean, so I said something mean back.
If 2/3 of It's a Duck Blur listeners are American, what are 2/3 of Turtle Power Pod's listeners? The hosts of It's a Duck Blur.
God damn it! It's sort of like cruel but sweet at the same time.
I know. I love it. It was a real good one.
I love you guys.
Yeah.
It's really good.
That is good. Go ahead and check out It's a Duck Blur if you haven't already. It's like us, but a little more tame.
Yeah, they talk about DuckTales, which is
Woohoo.
a much better show.
Yes.
It's
Completely.
so
And
they
soon they're going to get on Darkwing Duck.
yeah. And are they going to talk about the new DuckTales
course.
as well? Yeah.
I think by the time this airs, they're going to have Frank and Johnny's and Jonas, one of those, on the show, which is the new producer or writer of the new DuckTales show.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
That's
had him
amazing.
They've had him on once before, and they're going to have him on again. Now that he can actually talk more about it.
I would like to make an open statement to Michael and Sarah.
Yes.
You two are the coolest.
Full stop.
Thank you for being internet friends with me. Stop.
Yes.
Just to be clear, do not stop being friends with me The stop means the sentence was over. Stop. Just to be clear, that last stop was because Basem would not stop touching me. Stop. Stop!
Oh, that's the worst. Anyways, I guess that's the end of the episode, huh?
God, it's like a terrible Charlie horse. I just laughed. My sciatic nerve just started going crazy.
Let's talk about that later, 70-year-old old man.
Oh, God, yes.
Turtle power.
Turtle power!
Woo, boy, just kidding.
Fooled ya.
We're going to talk about the actual Turtle Power episode. We're going to talk about the actual Ninja Turtles episode next week.
But it was fun, right?
Yeah, I think so.
It is 100 degrees in here, and we need an excuse to not only get this moving, but we haven't told you about our Patreon page
and
yet.
We want to talk about it.
We want to talk about it. We just started it.
We watched the first minute and said, fuck this. Let's talk about Patreon.
If everyone could please tell us if this was actually funny or actually not funny.
Because
we could use some constructive feedback.
Yeah, we really were worried. We're really worried that you guys are all going to fucking hate this. But let's talk about us, shall we?
We have been working our tookuses off. Tookuses on getting a Patreon page started, and it's finally here.
It is, and we're super proud of it.
Super proud. My buddy Andrew Bray down in Portland helped us make the video.
I think it came out very good. There's going to be a link to it. On you can go right on our Patreon and see the video, or check out the Basem and Cranny YouTube channel.
We got a blooper one coming out that is somehow even funnier.
Yeah, I was very happy with that.
Yeah, it is the first time I saw it. I really liked it.
And we just wanted to take a little bit of time.
Not a lot of time.
Talk to you about Patreon and what we're going to do on it. And maybe generate some interest and be open to questions and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, maybe you could tell us what you'd like to see on Patreon. But essentially, it's a way to support us every month. You say how much you're comfortable giving. You can give $1. You can give $1 for 1 month. Like, you don't have to keep subscribing if you don't want to.
You can cancel at any time. They charge you on the first of the month, and that's typically good. And you can donate as much as you want for as much time as you want. And we're going to use that to pay for upgrading our equipment.
Number one, though, is hosting.
Hosting is the number one thing.
We have to pay every month, and it's about $25 a month.
Yeah.
Just to put the podcast up.
Correct.
We really enjoy it, so it's totally cool.
And we've done it for almost 2 years now anyway.
I feel like we're basically just repeating the video at this point.
Sure.
Because we spent a lot of time surmising things.
Yeah. Let's not get too much into what we say in the video, because the video is funny. You should watch it.
Yeah.
But
basically, if you want to support us, here's a great way to do it through an honest company. It's totally transparent. It tells you how much we're getting every month from you guys. The more you donate, the more you guys get. So let's kind of talk about that. Yeah. Okay. So
let's go towards. Let's
talk about the pizzas.
Let's talk about our vision.
Okay.
The vision is whether you give $1 or $100 a month, you're all kind of working together. So we wanted to have our goals, our stretch goals, something that anyone gets access to no matter how much you donate. But if you donate more collectively, then that'll give us more resources to do more things.
Yeah, all of our goals, as soon as we hit it, everyone gets the benefit of it.
Everyone gets it, yes. So let's talk about the number one thing that's going to change is the pizzas.
Yeah. So it used to be that anyone could vote on the pizzas. We'd take 4 of the pizzas from the show that we write down, and anyone could vote on it. Now, only Patreon members can vote.
Correct.
But everyone does. You donate $1, you're super cool. If you donate $200, Jesus Christ.
What's the matter with you?
Right, but
Thank you, but
you also get to vote on pizza.
You can donate $1 and still be able to vote and get everything, like we said.
On top of that, we have a stretch goal where if we average $50 per month, we will go back and we will start at the top. We'll vote for the next 4 pizzas in line, and we're going to start eating all the pizzas from the show.
So eventually we will get to every single
pizza.
That means
Every
such
awful
favorites,
creation.
such favorites as
Ugh.
granola and liquor. Well, we actually did eat that one.
We did eat that one.
Banana and sausage.
Impossible pizzas like anchovies smothered in gazai leaves.
Or
What the hell is that?
Or the one with the baby, the living, what is it?
Oh, living meatball.
It was the living meatball pizza, that one that makes no
We'll
sense.
figure that one out too.
Chocolate sprinkles, or wonton and lox pizza. That'll eventually come back. So all these pizzas you get to vote on in order.
The other thing I'd like to mention is there's usually long hiatuses between pizzas. We're going to do one a month.
We do at least one a month.
At least
for
one
sure.
a month, yeah.
Yes. Well, the reason we've been holding off is because we've been kind of planning this and trying to figure them out and how we're going to make it work. And we got everything kind of figured out and ironed out. So that is our commitment.
And everyone gets to see the video of us eating the pizza, not just patrons.
Correct. Let's talk about what's next. $2 a month.
Oh, for $2,
We give you a toast on the show.
yeah, we're going to drink some alcohol.
Yeah, we is.
And then we're going to say your name and talk about how cool you are.
That's true. And because you probably will be cool.
You're already cool just for listening to this. Now, my favorite reward tier. If you're too fucking cool for us to say cool shit about you,
You don't need that confidence
you
boost
don't
'cause
even
you're already
need
fucking
that
awesome.
shit, then give us $5 a month and we will roast your ass. Basically, you pick who roasts you. You can pick any character you want that we ever do or make one up, and we will roast you like that character.
Yes.
If you
And we'll still do a shot of alcohol, and you still get to vote on pizzas.
Yeah, it's an upgrade. You want Church the Cat to tell you why you're not buying good weed?
How about Shredder?
If you want Shredder to tell you
You're a terrible lackey.
that,
Something like that. I don't know.
or if you want Krang to go, my body,
Just for 5 minutes.
then you can.
Yeah, just give us money. What's next? $10.
Damn, for $10, you get something physical.
Yeah, so we're going to have merchandise up very soon. We're hoping by the end of this month. And
Yeah, we're working with local artists right now.
Yes.
One of those is
Natalie.
I believe Sarah is going to contribute some art.
Yes, she is. I mean, she said that.
She said that. She hasn't.
Yeah. So if you donate $10, you get a special code that gives you a discount to our merch
And you also get an actual postcard from us
that we will write to you and send to you
in the mail.
in the mail. And you get everything that you got before, roasting,
You also get
everything.
roasted, yeah.
For $20 a month, which is the next tier up, we'll get you a piece of our merch for free.
Now, for the free merch, you do have to keep that going for 3 months. Because that shit's expensive.
Especially if we're shipping it all over the world.
Yes, but we'll sign it for you if you want us to. We'll write stupid shit on it if that's what you want.
You still get a postcard, you still get roasted, you still get...
You always
to
get
vote.
all the shit on top of it.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Here is the, I believe, the creme de la creme.
Yeah, if you really, really, really like us, and you really, really, really want to be a cool dude, for $100, you actually get to collaborate with us on one
an
of our
episode.
episodes.
We'll figure it out.
We'll
get
figure
you
it out.
recorded.
Yeah,
We'll put you on here.
we'll do a bit. We'll do something. We'll figure it out.
Yes.
But you're going to be on the show.
Yeah. And there's only
yeah.
10 of these spots.
For now.
So jump on it.
But to be fair, if we have more than 10 people wanting to give us $100,
Yeah.
we'll figure it out.
We'll make it happen.
We'll make it happen.
And finally, the most coveted spot on our list, the $250 tier,
Where you pay for Church's drug habit,
and you get absolutely nothing in return.
except the other rewards.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bow.
Yeah, probably don't do that one. But we wanted to put it in case someone was motivated to. because we don't want to step on your motivation dick.
Nothing worse than stepping on dicks.
Now, that's individual goals.
Those are individual things.
That's
That's
just
what
how much you
get
wanna-
just for, even if we don't hit any goals, stretch goals, you get the things that we listed.
Absolutely.
Now,
yeah, if we collectively get 25,
as a group,
that's so awesome because that's basically pays for the hosting,
exactly. And
which
that's
is a huge weight off of us.
exactly. And in return, we will create and put out a monthly newsletter that you guys can download about us, that we will write about our life, not necessarily about turtles, and release that to all the patrons that are donating to us.
Yeah, anyone that donates even $1, you get the newsletter. When we get $50, basically everyone wins, because that's where we go back and start doing those other pizzas I was telling you about.
Exactly. Which means more voting and more bang for your buck.
Just more pizzas.
Yeah. Everyone wins but us.
Now, finally, if we get to $100 a month, every month that we get to $100, we will do an extra episode.
A bonus patron-only episode.
And we don't know what it will be about.
It'll be anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour, and it's just going to be us shooting the shit.
Or it could have a theme.
Or it could have a theme. It'll be whatever.
But it's going to be something.
It's going to be more Basem and Cranny for your ears.
Now, keep in mind, with that, we're never going to skip a turtle episode.
Correct. This is a bonus for a reason.
This is extra, yeah. So don't worry about that.
And if we don't reach it, we don't reach it. But if we do reach it, we'll start coming up with more stretch goal ideas, because we want to thank you guys for being such a supportive community.
Absolutely.
I mean, there's nothing else really to say. We already have such a great following and such a great engagement with our guests. That's one thing that I tell people is not only is it just the download numbers, but I feel like we get more people engaging with us personally per capita.
And positively.
Yeah.
It's when we were doing the YouTube, it's we didn't get any feedback. And when we did, it
was very, very brief and very
sometimes
sporadic.
Negative. Yeah.
Sometimes negative, whatever.
But
I'm okay with negative.
I am too, but everyone in the podcast community is so awesome.
Yes.
We have so much fun with you guys. We love collaborating. So honestly, just thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Whether you donate or not, you mean a lot to us.
And we don't want you guys to break your bank.
No.
We want you to be comfortable with what you give us if you choose to give to us.
If you're choosing
amazing.
between eating and donating,
eat.
Fucking eat.
I will send you a pizza. A frozen pizza in the mail. That's weird.
Yeah, I don't think you should say that, because since we're talking about the Patreon, maybe now we're legally obligated.
Fuck.
What we're going to do.
Stretch goal.
Yeah. When we get to $9 million.
Oh, shit. $9 million a month.
$9 million
we will
a
send
month.
all of our patrons.
We're going to send every single patron a piece of the nasty pizza that we ate from the show.
Yes.
And I don't know the logistics of that, but we'll figure it out.
We will.
Especially if we get 9 million people doing $1. Because then we have to, I guess, just buy enough pizza to get 9 million people pieces of it.
I think we would feed the... I think we'd have to open our own pizza place at that amount, just to save on costs.
Yeah, you guys would just have to meet us.
Yeah.
We'd have just a van full of pizza.
We'll just all day just be throwing pieces of pizza out our window and just waiting for people to go under the window. That'd just be more cost effective.
You're just hey, pizza! Hey,
you're feeding chickens?
Hey, pizza! Yeah. Some guy walks by. Oh! You hit me!
It's alright, it wasn't crust.
It's delicious.
Thank you.
Whoever knew that pepperoni and ice cream?
I know, right?
I know, right? You kids today.
Anyway.
Your goddamn hip-hop language!
Oh, boy. Anything else we want to say about the Patreon right now?
No. Cut
Okay.
all this out. It's boring. Anyway, this is our little mini episode.
Go to our Patreon, watch the video, tell me how cool our banner is because I'm very proud of it.
Basem spent a lot of time on that.
I spent a lot of time on all of this, the graphics and everything,
Basem did everything, and
the
then
writing and everything.
I
Just
worked.
signed off.
I worked really. I signed off on it and then worked really hard on the video,
Yes.
and then Andrew basically did all the hard work.
Absolutely.
So again, check us out at patreon.com/turtlepowerpod. Link is always going to be down below.
From now on.
We appreciate you. You're the best. We love you so much. Even
Woo.
you. Yeah, you.
Me?
Yeah. And I know what you did.
And you still love me?
I still love you.
Wow.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, that's a bit of a surprise.
Yeah. But don't tell anyone.
Okay.
Because I'm uncomfortable with myself.
You should be.
I am. I don't want to talk about it ever again.
Okay.
But I love you.
Thank you.
Get out of my face.
All right. And until next time,
Turtle
Turtle
Power!
Power.